Good evening, everybody. We have seen yesterday the introduction. What are the new features with DSpace 7? And we have seen which operating system we have to choose to install DSpace 7. And we have seen the preliminary packages to install um, for the install as a prerequisite to install DSpace 7. Yesterday we have installed, first we installed Java development kit, then we installed uh, Zolar package, then we installed PostgreSQL. The next installation step is the installation of DSpace 7 backend. Backend is the main thing. Everything works there. First we install backend and then we install front end. For installation manual, visit dspacegeek.blogspot.com. On the right side, you can see the installation manual. Install DSpace 7 on Debian 11, Ubuntu 22.0 for LTS. Um, okay, this installation manual suitable to install DSpace 7 on Debian 11 version and Ubuntu 22.04. The first we update the system using this command sudo apt update sudo apt upgrade. It makes the system new. It will download the latest package versions and it makes your system new. Then sudo we add a new user with the name DSpace. We create a new account from the command line with the name DSpace. And we added a password for the new user. Then we assign all administrative privileges to the user DSpace. Then we create a folder with the name DSpace. We created. The purpose is that DSpace source code we store there after the installation and give the permission of the folder assigned to DSpace account user. Then we install some prerequisite package to install DSpace. Those are wget for downloading packages. Curl is some installer tool. Git build essential mousepad. Mousepad is a notepad. Zip and unzip. That's a compression format or tool. Suppose we download the packages in zip, we have to unzip it before installation. That's necessary. Then install OpenJDK. OpenJDK is the Java development kit. This is necessary to run the installed Java based applications. It create an environment in our system to run this Java based application. DSpace is a Java based application. Then we add few lines to enable this configuration, Java configuration into the system. Then we installed Maven and these two packages necessary for deploying uh, deploying these DSpace packages into appropriate places. Downloading packages and deploy packages into appropriate places. The next thing we have installed is in PostgreSQL. This is a RDBMS package, relational database management system, same like MySQL or MariaDB. This is necessary to store metadata and other information uh, in DSpace. These packages we have to install to run PostgreSQL. This command is check the PostgreSQL version. In Ubuntu 22.04, version Postgres version 14 will download and install, and we have to start the PostgreSQL server. Then it know the status of the PostgreSQL, whether it is running or not. Then we assign a root password for PostgreSQL RDBMS. Then we try to log in whether this password is working. Then we exit from the command prompt. Then we create some configurations inside PostgreSQL. Then we open one another configure system file and made some changes. Then restart PostgreSQL. Next is Solr installation. Solr is a search engine running behind DSpace. It empowers DSpace to make search. Someone search for a particular keyword. This Solr search engine search and retrieve the result. CD is the command to go inside the home folder. This is the command. Wget is the command to download a package from Solr website in zip format. Next command, we unzip the package, sudo unzip the pack. This is the package name. This is the installation instruction or installation command to install Solr. Okay. After applying this command, Solr search engine will install. Next, we enable and start this Solr search engine. These three commands apply one by one. Then if you install DSpace in a local system, we copy this URL into browser. Solr interface will come. See here. This is a Solr interface. Then we are going to install DSpace. Okay. Yesterday we installed Solr search engine. Today we have to download DSpace package. This is the command to see the entire history of commands we applied yesterday. Type here history. In terminal, it will list out the commands we have applied yesterday. Up to this we have applied. Okay. How many participants joined? 40. Okay, we resume with the DSpace installation backend DSpace installation. See, for this purpose, we have to create a folder with the name build inside root folder. Sudo mkdir is the command to create a folder. This is the location of the folder. Folder name is build. Okay, we are going to install DSpace backend. Copy this command, apply it on the terminal. See sudo mkdir, a directory with the name build. It created in the file browser or inside the PC. See here, build folder created. Okay, build folder created. Next is we are go inside this build folder. To get inside a particular folder, we have to apply this command cd forward slash, that's the root folder, then folder name build. Okay, cd space forward slash build, enter. We are inside build folder. Then this is the command to download wget download DSpace backend package. Okay, this is the source code of the backend package. This is a zip file. This is the URL. I will show you the place where we can download DSpace 7 releases. Okay, this is the download place. We copy the URL. See here, this is the URL. Sudo wget. It will download the package into this folder, build folder. Paste it. See here inside a build folder, the package is downloading. Okay, it downloaded very fast. Next is unzip the downloaded package. It's a compressed format. We have to extract it. The command is sudo unzip. Sudo is the administrative privilege. To get administrative privilege, we use the prompt sudo, then unzip, then package name. See here, it's unzipped in a separate folder. Then change the permission, ownership or permission of the build folder, that is in public. Make it public. That means anybody can make changes of the folder. Sudo chmod 777. Any user can make changes in that folder. That means they can make changes or delete or do something, for example installation, enter. Then the next stage is the installation. We will continue after the installation of Tomcat. Tomcat is a servlet engine. It acts as a server, like Apache server for in Java environment. We are going to install Tomcat 9 version. It does not support Tomcat version 10. That is the latest one. This Tomcat 9 available with Ubuntu 22.04. Apply the command sudo apt install tomcat 9-y. Tomcat installed. The next is we are going to open a configuration file of Tomcat and add a line like this. Okay, we are going to open this configuration file. Sudo mousepad, then location. Enter it. The file will open. We are going to copy this line, read write path DSpace. See here in the security part below, paste here. Read write path. It says that DSpace installation folder is inside this folder. Um, Tomcat has the permission to make changes on it. Then only Tomcat can work on with the DSpace. Save it and close it. Then we are going to open another configuration file, and open it on
Wow.
Postman and read it well. We have to find this portion of lines and we have to uncomment it. That's not needed. So make it comment it. Comment it means we make it null. Null means make it as a comment. After making it comment, it has no value. Okay. We have to find this portion and make it comment it. This is the file. Just to scroll down. This is the portion inside. Otherwise, you can easily find it. Just to copy the first line, Control F, paste here, enter it. Okay, actually this is the line. Make it comment. To apply comment, this is the symbol. Add this syntax at the beginning of the line. Beginning of the line. Then this syntax at the end of the line. Okay, we commented it. After making comment, it looks like this. Then add this portion, copy this portion and paste there. Okay, copy this portion. This is some lines necessary for DSpace. We made some changes. Instead of that commented line, we are going to paste it. Okay, then file save and close it. We made some configurations, make some changes in the configuration. We are going to restart the Tomcat server. Okay, systemctl restart tomcat9.service sudo systemctl restart tomcat9.service. Okay, we applied the command. Some warning displayed. That's the usual. I mentioned here a warning message will show. We can overcome this warning by applying this command daemon reload. Daemon means it's a service, we have to reload it. Then again we have to apply the restart command. Now the warning message does not display again. Restart it. Okay. Next is database setup. Database setup means we have to made some changes in the configuration file of Postgres and make it ready for DSpace installation. That is the database setup. We have to log in into PostgreSQL, same like login into MySQL in Koha's installation. First, we have to log in. Copy the command, apply in the terminal. Now the prompt changed to PostgreSQL at Pop OS. Okay, now we are inside this PostgreSQL prompt or syntax. Okay, next we are going to apply this command. We are going inside PostgreSQL folder. CD, the location of the folder. Then create a user. We have to create a user and password for DSpace database. Every database need a username and password, a user account and a password. The user account has the right or ownership to manage this database, make changes in the database. Make changes means, suppose we create a record, the bibliographical details, it how to save it into the database. So we have to create a user for uh, this database. Create a user, username Postgres, super user prompt DSpace. Just paste here, enter. We have to give the password for the new username DSpace. DSpace is the username. I give the simple password DSpace for learning purpose. For production purpose, we have to give a complex password. Others cannot guess it. Once again, give the password DSpace. Okay, it's over. Then next command is database creation. Create DB. Uh, Database name is DSpace. Database going to create. Okay, database creation over. Then we have to enable. Uh, there is a module inside PostgreSQL. Its name is PG Crypto. I think this is necessary for encryption of the database. Okay, we have to apply this command to encrypt the database. Then exit from PostgreSQL. Okay, next is we are go inside. Um, Wait for a moment. I have someone calling me. Okay, we are going to get inside this folder, DSpace folder, um, where a configuration file is located. We have to go inside. I will show you where the location of this folder that is stored in uh, computer build DSpace. This is the downloaded file and extracted. It is reside inside DSpace config. DSpace config. Okay, this is the location of the folder. We have to open this. This is the configuration file of DSpace, and we have to make some changes there. Okay, we get inside this folder and we are going to open that configuration file. Next command is the file name is local.cfg.example. We have to change the name to local.cfg. we get inside. First get inside this folder. Then change the file name to local.cfg. Okay. File name changed to local.cfg. We are going to open this file. Sudo mousepad local.cfg. File open. This is the configuration file. For example, I will show here. Here mention database username and password. db.username is DSpace. Suppose you have give another password instead of DSpace, you have to mention here the password you have mentioned. See here, for learning purpose, I given a simple password DSpace. So you can see here. Suppose you give a complex password, we have to change it in the configuration file. And other things we can see here, that is the location of the DSpace folder. Then Solar server, we have to uncomment it. DSpace server URL, this is the URL. Wait, I will show here. These are the very important lines inside this configuration file. dspace.server.url. This is the backend URL. If you install it in a local system, its URL is localhost. Localhost means this thing available inside this local PC, not accessible from outside or someone in the network. We cannot make available it in the public or internet. If we can mention here IP address or domain name instead of localhost, we can make it public. Suppose we install it in a server or cloud, we mention here public IP or domain name. We can make available it public. Then dspace ui.url. This is a front end URL. HTTP localhost 4000 is the port of the front end. We can mention here IP address and domain name. The database username and password, Solar server, we have to uncomment this line. Here, Solar server. Suppose if you're not able to see the line, just to copy paste this element, Control F, enter. Okay. We can see here hash, remove that hash, make it valid. Okay. Otherwise, it's a comment. Hash symbol used to make it comment. Remove that hash symbol, then file save. This is a configuration file, very important. We can see other mail. Suppose you want to configure an email server. Suppose it's necessary to send emails and communication things. We can add email account. We can mention ID and password, other things here. We will see detail later how to configure an email. Okay, we go through the log configuration file, uncomment this line. If we want to make changes, anything like DSpace database username and password, we can make it. Okay, next is we are going to install the backend of the DSpace. Sudo su, we are going to turn it into root user. Go to cd build DSpace 7.6.1. This is the folder we downloaded. Paste the line. It means cd means we are going to enter inside DSpace source code folder. Anyway, for a beginners, this syntax may feel difficult um, because nobody familiar with, especially library science professionals, not familiar with these things. We familiar with the Linux commands and the syntax, we can easily understand. Many things we do or we manage through graphical interface, we apply through command lines. That's the difference. Okay, we enter inside. We are now at present inside this DSpace folder. The next command is we are going to download the dependency file of the DSpace. We just download the source code. So many dependency files we have to download. Then only DSpace will install. MVN Maven is the package we are going to make use to install this. Download the dependency folder. Copy it, paste it. It going to download so many packages. This process take little time. We have to wait it. About one GB files has to download. Depends on the um, speed of the internet. It will take time. Okay, let it work. We will see another thing. It will take time. I will show you. Suppose you want to try this DSpace installation in a local machine. We yesterday I mentioned we want virtual machine. Okay, in VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a software help you to create a virtual environment in your operating system, either Windows or Linux. I will show you how to I already installed it in Ubuntu. You can suppose you have a Windows operating system, go to VirtualBox, go to VirtualBox website and download the package. VirtualBox download. VirtualBox download. Make a search in Google. This is the link it to the download page. Uh, See here, Windows host. If you click on Windows host, an exe file will download. Exe file will download. It's an exe file. Double click it. It will install in the PC. In Linux file operating system, Linux hostess. If you are using Ubuntu 22.04, download this package. Okay, various version Debian, their own version. After installation, it will appear on the application menu. You can find the screen. Okay, I'm going to open this VirtualBox. This is the interface of VirtualBox. See, this is the interface. If you want to install Ubuntu or Xubuntu into this VirtualBox, first we have to create a virtual disk. Okay, same like a computer disk, we are creating a virtual disk. It's a virtual disk, not a physical disk. Okay, to create a new virtual disk, click on new, click on new. Okay, then type Xubuntu 22.04. We are going to create a virtual disk for install Xubuntu 22.04. See here, type Linux version Xubuntu 64-bit. When we type the name of the operating system, it automatically select the category and other things. Okay, then click on next. Same like a PC, we have to assign some virtual memory. Virtual memory means RAM. Base memory here, 60 GB RAM in my PC. You can assign, for example, minimum 8 GB, 8 GB for 8 GB for your new virtual box. The reason is that minimum 8 GB is necessary to successfully install DSpace. It need a lot of virtual memory. Base memory 8 GB I have assigned. Anyway, I tried, but most of the computer has only 8 GB or 4 GB. We can create virtual box machine. I mean, we can install it, but while DSpace installation, while installing front end of the DSpace, it may fail due to the lack of virtual memory. Okay, base memory is the RAM we assigned for this machine. I assigned 8 GB RAM. Otherwise, you can assign 6 GB. Then, how many CPUs you have to give to this system, this virtual memory? I mean, this virtual machine. See here, my PC laptop has 12 CPUs, 12 core machine. I mean, 12 CPUs. We can assign here uh, 4 CPUs for this virtual machine. 4 machine. That's enough. First is virtual memory, second is processor. Same like configuring a physical machine. Then click on next. Then how much storage? For Linux installation, minimum 10 GB is okay. We can assign 20 GB for storage, 20 GB hard disk or storage. Then click on next. Okay, summary, finish it. This is the virtual machine we have created to install Xubuntu 22.04. Next, we have to download the Xubuntu. We can download it from uh, Xubuntu website. Xubuntu CD image. Click on it. If it take time, I will make use ISO file in my pen drive. I will copy it here. Xubuntu not here. Okay, I let it download. The DSpace package downloading is over. Okay, we apply the command mvn package. It downloaded the necessary packages into the system. Okay, next step is we are get inside another folder, DSpace installer. We are going to install it, install DSpace finally. Uh, Suppose it says that build success. It download the packages and build. Next stage is installation. If any error happens, you will not get this green signal success. Okay, say some error. Okay, this says that the downloading and building is okay, success. Next command is we get inside another installer folder, enter. The next is we are going to finally deploy this DSpace into appropriate folders. And is the tool which deploy these packages into appropriate folders. See, build successful. Okay, build successful. If it any error happens, it will display here. We have to build, rectify the error and build it again. Then exit command we have to apply. Now we are in root prompt. We have to exit from root. Exit. Next command is see here we are going to copy web apps. Web app means some source code. We have to move to Tomcat 9 web app folder. That is necessary to um, work DSpace associate with the Tomcat 9. That same like Koha virtual machine or Koha Apache server has to identify where source code of Koha located. Then only Apache can display the web interface of Koha. Same like we have to copy the folders of DSpace into Tomcat Tomcat web folders. That is called web app. Sudo cp means copy the entire content -r of the contents into another folder. Copy it, apply it in the terminal. It moved to another folder. Then copy solar DSpace solar files into um, the solar folder in our system. Actually, the solar files associated with the DSpace software that is in DSpace source code, we have to copy into this position or this place. Copy it, paste it. Then sudo chon. Next command is we change the ownership of this solar folder to solar user. In the installation manual, I mentioned this command line in a particular font. You can identify this is the command to apply it on the terminal. Okay. Next is we are going to restart the solar search engine. We made some changes. We are going to restart it to make it refresh. Okay. Then you can check it, solar, and here we have moved some DSpace files into solar folder. You can see here this core selector, click on it, these things will appear. It means successfully moved the solar related files from DSpace into system. Okay. Then initialize the database. Okay, we are going to data migration. That means DSpace has some uh, model or template database in it. We have to restore this database structure into the database we have created in our system. Okay, then only DSpace can work it. We inject database structure into the blank database we have created. We have to apply a command. First, we get inside a folder, apply the command, paste it, DSpace database, migrate. Okay. Then next command is create administrative user. Uh, Apply this command. It will which ask to create an administrative user. Using that administrative user, we will log in into DSpace. This is a very important step. We are going to create an administrative user for DSpace. Using that, we will log in into DSpace. It asks the email address. Email address is the username. Email address you can apply here like DSpace at DSpace. Otherwise, you can give your email address. It should be in the format of an email. So I give DSpace at DSpace. First name MGUL, my university name. Second name DSpace. Then is the data correct? I mentioned Y. Password, I give a simple password DSpace. Again, the password DSpace. DSpace account creation over. Okay, I applied this command. It asks first we have to get in that folder, then migrate, then apply this command. It will ask the username and password. Next is change the permission of DSpace to Tomcat user. Then only DSpace can work on Tomcat and display the front end. I mean, the web interface. This is the command. Give the permission of Tomcat assigned to DSpace folder. Tomcat can manage the DSpace folder, copy it, enter it. Then restart Tomcat service. Okay, then we can see DSpace REST API interface. Copy the URL and paste here. See here, DSpace server interface we can see there. It means your installation success at this point. See this interface we can see. This is the HAL browser interface. We can see here REST API interface. We can see the details here, details of the my DSpace installation. It means your installation success of the DSpace backend. Okay. Next stage is we've successfully installed DSpace backend. We are going to the next stage is we are going to install the front end of the DSpace. First thing, front end required Node.js, Yarn, and DSpace Angular packages. Node.js, Yarn. These are the Java-based packages we have to install to run successfully install DSpace front end. Node.js is an open source cross-platform backend JavaScript runtime environment. We are going to install it. Okay, it's over. Next is we are going to become root user. See, uh, install next thing we are going to install NVM Node Version Manager. Is a tool used to manage multiple active Node.js versions. Apply the command. First become sudo su root user into terminal. You are become a administrative user. See here root at a pop OS. Then copy this line, install no, NVM. Okay, it's over. Then apply these lines one by one. Copy. Okay, export some environment variables. It says that after applying these commands, close the current terminal and open a new one and following commands to install Node.js. Close this terminal and open another terminal, a fresh terminal. Then again go to sudo su, become an administrative user. Type the password of my user account, Vimal. Then we are going to install this node version manager version 16.18.1. This particular version necessary or suitable to install the front end of the DSpace. And okay, it's over. This installation created. Next is install Yarn. Yarn is a software packaging system. Install Yarn. These are some new, we work with Java packages. These are some packages we have to install to run this front end of the DSpace. Next package we are going to install PM2. Okay, installed. Next is we are going to download the front end package, Angular DSpace package, and going to install it. In these steps, we just finished the installation of the necessary packages or required packages to install this front end. Node, NVM, and Yarn. Okay, and PM2. Next is going to download Angular packages to final installation of the front end. go to home DSpace account folder. Then we are going to download this DSpace Angular package, DSpace 7.61 front end package. That's a separate package. Using wget, we are going to download it to the system. It is downloaded. Then unzip it the package and enter. Okay, it unzipped. Next is ZD home DSpace. We are get inside this unzipped package. Then the installation command yarn install. It will download the dependency packages and same like DSpace backend. It will download so many um, packages and necessary for this Angular interface. Xubuntu ISO file downloaded. It has a 3 GB size, very lightweight one. Okay, let it finish. I think little time it will take. Minimize it. Okay, the ISO file down. We can resume with the VirtualBox installation of this Xubuntu. See it downloaded in downloads folder. Xubuntu 22.04 ISO file, and we have installed a VirtualBox for Xubuntu 24. Select it. Click on settings button. I have shared some YouTube video how to install VirtualBox, how to install this Xubuntu or Ubuntu in this VirtualBox. Okay, select it. Click on settings. Click on storage. Same like storage in a computer, CD-ROM storage in a computer. This is empty. We have to attach an ISO file. Okay, storage. Once again, click on it. Settings, storage. Click on empty. Add a disk file. Choose a disk file. Find the ISO file from ISO download folder. Open it. Okay, this ISO file added. Then okay. Then start the installation. Start the installation. See another operating system. Open. Same like booting a medium. This is the first screen. Enter it. This is creating a virtual storage inside a computer. Okay, this process over. Okay, go back to installation. See the yarn installation over. Install the Angular packages. Next, we go inside cd config. Same like a configuration file we will create. A sample file is there. We rename it into config.prod.yml. Okay, apply the command cp. Cp means copy. This file rename its name to config.prod.yml. Okay, then we are going to open this config.prod.yml. This is very important. Okay, see, um, this portion, is important. UI settings. See here, uh, whether your DSpace website need SSL certificate. You are going to enable SSL certificate for a local machine. This is not necessary. SSL false. Suppose you want to enable SSL, that is necessary for make available this DSpace into internet. SSL necessary. We have to make it true and mm, make changes to enable it. Then the host is local host. Suppose you have a IP address or domain name, you can mention here IP address to make available in the local network. Otherwise, domain name if you want to make available in a cloud through cloud. Port number is 4000. Uh, that is that is the front end port number. Okay, that is UI. The next is REST API. We have to change SSL false. For local system, we cannot enable. If you install DSpace in a local system, not able to enable SSL in a local system. We have to make it false. Then host is, we can mention here, local host. We install in a local system. It's available only inside the system. Mention it local host. Then port number change to 8080. I clearly mentioned here what to do. See here, SSL true to false, host, local host, change it to 8080. Okay, then save the file and close the file. Okay, we are going to the next step, yarn run build prod. We are going to compile it. Enter it. We are going to compile the things. After that, we can use DSpace. I think it takes some time. We can take a small break. We return here at 8:15, 10-minute break. Then this phase will be ready then. Okay. Okay, our yarn compilation is success. Without any error messages, it completed. The next thing is we are going to exit from root. Next is we are going to create a file and add these lines. Copy the lines, paste here, save it. Then again login as sudo su and start this file. Then add following lines into cron tab. When we start the system, it automatically start. Cron tab is a service inside Linux. We can add there some instructions and schedule it. At the same time, these things will work. No need to manually enter the commands to work those things. While we start the system, these services should be auto start, DSpace, Angular. Copy this line, paste here, save it. We open this in a nano editor, so mouse and mouse pointer will not work. To save it, Control O key combo should press, Control X to exit. Then you can try. Installation is over. Then you can try DSpace front end. Localhost colon port number 4000. See, DSpace front end arrived. Then we can log in. Click on login. Enter the username and password. Click on login. First, it says an end user agreement. Agree it. Save it. Okay, this is the DSpace front end. After successful installation, it will open. See, this installation step is very lengthy. We need good command or knowledge on this Linux commands. Then only we can understand the meaning of these commands. Then only we can successfully install this DSpace. We log in it as administrative user. This is the dashboard. Here we can see the settings. If you want to create new collection community process, we can see here. Import export option, access control. Then search box is here. Search box also we can see here. See, this interface is very different from the previous version, DSpace 6. Um, I will install this DSpace in cloud and give you ID and password. You can try it for learning purpose. Um, I have installed half the things. Anyway, after the class, I will finish the installation and give you the ID and password with the IP address. Anyway, one more thing I will share with you, that is, these days, um, these space like applications, most of the institution do not uh, they do not install it their local system or local server. They make use cloud services or cloud space for the installation, hire the cloud space for the installation of DSpace 7. I will also show you how to hire a cloud service and create a space, create a virtual machine, and how to start the installation. After creating a virtual machine in cloud space, uh, you can apply the same commands in of the DSpace 7 installation we have applied. The same commands we can apply there to install DSpace. Anyway, I will show you how to select or hire a virtual machine in cloud to install DSpace. We install this thing in my laptop. It's a local machine. These days, very convenient to install DSpace 7 in a cloud machine. See, so many cloud services available. For example, Amazon, Google, and DigitalOcean. So many cloud services available. Their rates are very reasonable. I will show you here example in DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is a cloud service provider. First, we have to visit their site, DigitalOcean, then click create an account, sign up account. Otherwise, you can sign up with a Google account. Suppose you have a Google account, click on sign up with the Google. You can directly log in into DigitalOcean. Otherwise, you can sign up with the sign up a create account, username and password, same like Gmail ID. Then you can log in. I have logged in here. This is the dashboard of DigitalOcean. After logged in, this is the dashboard of the DigitalOcean. From here, we can create a virtual machine for the installation of DSpace 7. And before that, we have to attach a credit card for the payment. Then only they will allow to create a virtual machine. Same like electricity billing, they will charge for this cloud service usage. Okay, then only first you will ask to add a debit card or credit card. I think credit card they will accept. See here, uh, based on the usage, they will charge. For example, 7 rupees per hour based on the virtual machine capacity, it will charge. I have hired a DSpace virtual machine for DSpace, 8 GB store memory, 25 GB hard disk, uh, 7 rupees per hour. Okay, we log in into DigitalOcean. I will show you how to create a virtual machine for example, DSpace or Koha installation. Here, create. Here, create button is there. They have so many products and services. See here, Droplet. These are cloud server. Instead of a physical server, we can hire a cloud server from this DigitalOcean. It's called Droplets. Okay, I am going to create a cloud server. Click on Droplet. First, we have to choose where should this server location. Suppose your customers, user of this DSpace from mainly from India, You can choose a nearest server, Bangalore. It is located in Bangalore. You can choose the server location, Bangalore. Suppose you install DSpace for London-based people or UK people, you can choose the server location, London. Okay, Bangalore is the nearest location, server location. This is convenient, more fast if we serve access from India. Next thing is we have to choose an operating system. See here, Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, CentOS, so many operating system we can choose. Second is choosing an open operating system. If we click on the Ubuntu, in the drop down box, see the version. Okay, 22.04 is suitable for DSpace installation. Choose the version. Next is droplet type. Type means what purpose. For example, hosting a website, some small applications, basic storage is necessary. Otherwise, general purpose. If based on the selection, storage and other things also change. Basic means, see here, regular, I mean storage, SSD storage. SSD storage is so faster storage. Then NVMe storage is more faster than SSD. It also influences the performance of the virtual machine or cloud server. Okay, based on the selection, price also varies. Okay, then storage selection SSD. If you want to more faster NVMe storage, you can select. See the pricing. For example, 8 GB RAM is required for DSpace. You can select 8 GB RAM, 2 Intel CPU, 160 GB storage, 5 TB data transfer. Data transfer means um, uploading and downloading of data. This is $48 per month, $0.71 per hour. We can calculate it USD to INR. 0.71. That is $6 per hour. This cloud machine will be more fast. Okay, operating system Ubuntu version. Then general purpose, more powerful machine we will get. SSD storage, NVMe, then more powerful machine. So price also higher. Okay, this way we can create the virtual machine. First, we have to choose the server location, then operating system, then size of the storage, RAM, storage, these things we have to select. Based on the selection, price also vary. Then choose authentication method, either SSH key. Key means it's a file using that we can log in, otherwise a password to log in. Okay, then we can create the droplet. I will show you. I have created a DSpace as cloud server for DSpace. This is the server for this workshop. You can click on the terminal, access console, launch a droplet console. Same like this terminal, it will open. In a web-based terminal will open. See, installation not completed. This is the last command I applied. Same like local machine, we can apply command and install here. See, only difference is that this is the IP address. This is the server I have installed. This is the URL instead of localhost. See, same like DSpace, we can open it. That's the only difference. Same like install in a local machine, we can install DSpace in a cloud server, buy a cloud server, install there, make available in web. That is very convenient. Suppose we install in a physical machine, we have to buy public IP, connect with the domain, we have to need power backup and a lot of things. If you want to try this cloud server, it's possible. You have a credit card, you can add it to the credit card, and you will get a trial of the cloud. Nothing they will charge. Trial for 7 days. You can create a machine and try to install DSpace 7 or Koha. Uh, anyway, today I we installed DSpace 7. Okay, one more thing to finish, that is VirtualBox. Anyway, install this VirtualBox. I tell you because of you can try DSpace installation. Suppose you are running on a Windows machine, install VirtualBox, create a virtual disk, and you can install Xubuntu and try DSpace installation. Once again, I will tell you how to create a virtual disk. Install the VirtualBox, open it, click on add, not add, click on new, name of the Ubuntu, type Linux version Ubuntu, click on next, base memory, assign minimum 6 GB, processor, 12 CPUs with me, I assign 4 CPU, click on next. Then storage, give minimum 20 GB. That's the total storage of this virtual machine. Click on next, finish. Then we have to uh, install an Ubuntu image. ISO file we download. Click on settings, storage, click on empty, attach an ISO file, Ubuntu ISO file. Click on OK, click on start. Same like booting from a pen drive into PC, it will display ISO file booting into Ubuntu. Click on try or install. The install it will first to go to the desktop. We can try installation there. You can start installation from here. Install Ubuntu, Ubuntu. Keyboard layout, English US keyboard is the keyboard we use in another country. English keyboard. Default one is okay. Continue. Two kinds of installation: normal installation, minimal installation. Normal installation is okay. This we can uncheck. Download updates while installing Ubuntu. Normal installation means it will install the necessary applications like LibreOffice and other things. Minimal installation, only very bare installation it will install. Okay, click on minimal installation. For server machines, this minimal installation is okay. Next is uh, how to partition your storage. Either we can erase disk and install Ubuntu, it automatically partition everything. Otherwise, if you are an advanced user, we can partition manually and do it. For beginners, erase disk and install Xubuntu is ideal. It will automatically arrange the partition and install it. Click on install now. See, it automatically partitioned, sliced the storage and going to install Ubuntu. Your location, India, Kolkata, continue. Here we have to enter the username. For DSpace installation, don't give the username DSpace here. You can mention another username, user, or for example, I work with MGUL, my username. Password, give a strong password. You have to note down the password. Don't forget it later. Login automatically after installation, whether login automatically or we have to give password to enter into the system. Anyway, for DSpace installation, don't mention username as, don't enter username as DSpace. We will create DSpace user later. Okay, username may be a different one. Click on continue. See, this is the installation stage. It is retrieving a scanning pack repository. If you click on here, till minimize, if you click on here, you can see the details of installation process. Xubuntu is a very lightweight one, so we can prefer it for VirtualBox installation. Otherwise, it will take too much. Suppose you select default Ubuntu, it is very heavyweight. It make your system slow. This downloading package, we can click on skip it to save time. That is not necessary. The final stage, installing grub bootloader. Grub is a boot recovery software. It create a connection with the hardware. When we open the system, switch on the system, first grub will open and it help us to land on the operating system. Anyway, you can install VirtualBox and try yourself install 2 3 times this Linux operating system. You will become master very soon. Then you can try DSpace installation, Koha installation, or any other software. I demonstrated you installation in my local system. So my laptop, I have installed Ubuntu. Suppose you are running on Windows, you can install this VirtualBox and install Xubuntu to try DSpace installation. You can skip this stage, downloading packages. The installation will finish soon. Okay, it shows that installation complete. Click on restart. Okay, this is the Xubuntu screen. You can start a terminal from here. Sudo apt update. And you can open the browser from here. Internet, Firefox. You can open the DSpace installation manual. DSpace Geek. Open DSpace Geek. Open the manual. Apply the commands one by one. And you can install the DSpace version 7. Sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. You can make the system new. Anyway, try to install VirtualBox. Try to download Xubuntu. Try to install Xubuntu on VirtualBox. Then try yourself. If anything difficult you feel, just inform in the group. I can help you. Anyway, today conclude the session. Anyway, you are tired of the installation. Actually, this step is very lengthy. Tomorrow we can. Tomorrow I will get ready the Koha on DSpace and give you the URL and the username and password. We can start learning the front end of the DSpace. Create a community, collection, item, and how to import. Um, how to import. You have details in Excel file. You can how to convert it into collection and import it into DSpace. These things we'll learn tomorrow. And other things necessary to learn with the DSpace we will cover. If it's not, if we could not complete it on tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will continue with the remaining things. Same like if you want to shut down this VirtualBox operating system, click on and shut down it. Any doubt regarding this installation? How to customize DSpace landing page? Sure, I will show you how to customize it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Step of cloud installation. Cloud installation step is same installation step we can follow. We have terminal, open terminal in cloud. We can apply the commands one by one. Instead of mousepad editor, we have to use nano editor. Mousepad editor will not work there. Instead of mousepad, we can use nano editor only. Then what next? Then how to change localhost IP to IP based. That also I will show it in the cloud. Tomorrow I will tell you. Email in DSpace also I will share. That's very easy with DSpace. I will tell you how to hire a email service and how to configure with the DSpace. Okay, Rafiq sir.
Okay, sir. There is any questions? So I think, sir, there is okay. No? So the last question: how we configure the email in DSpace?
Email tomorrow we learn how to hire email service and configure with the DSpace. That's part of DSpace configuration. This type of The configurations we will learn tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Everything we will cover.
Okay. I think, dear participant, everything is okay here. Uh, so if there is any doubt, uh, you can ask your question on the WhatsApp. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
See you
Today we
tomorrow, at the same time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much.